Digital equity is not just about giving students access to technology. Equity is making sure that every kid gets what they need to pursue their goals and be part of creating their future with authentic, meaningful projects. Abel Palmieri discusses that girls want to change the world. In the Generation STEM research conducted by the Girl Scouts, 88% of girls say they want to make a difference with their lives, and 90% want to help people. Creating projects using STEM that allow girls to help others brings interest to science and engineering for many girls. Smith also discusses introducing girls to create materials they may connect with more, such as LED bracelets and tote bags, mobile apps, and websites. According to recent Benton Foundation reports, the United States has spent $38 billion over the past 10 years to bring technology and internet connectivity to the nation's schools. The test for this federal commitment to technology and education promises to take many forms, but a key question we must ask ourselves is this: did we achieve digital equity as we implemented these programs? The answer is no, due to many factors laid out by Solomon in his article. One reason the answer to this question is no is that teachers are not properly trained in using technology in equitably ways. Reich argues that teachers often use technologies to extend current practices instead of redefining them. The quality of the hardware and connections in schools is an issue. The size of the investments necessary in technology prevents schools from tossing the old and bringing in the new. It is important to not just look at giving technology to all students, but analyze how we are using it in our instruction. Data from an educational testing service study of 8th graders reveals that those in low-income groups often use computers for lower order skills such as drill and practice, which can actually have a negative impact on achievement. Wybrandt discusses that equity is not just teaching all students to code, as this will not bridge the gap. Students must be given the opportunities to use code in projects that actually matter and can help people. Smith argues that the role of teachers of today is help students learn how to use tools in new and collaborative ways. She also discusses the importance of making connections within the local STEAM communities so students can see others who look like them doing this type of work and solving problems in their own communities. Digital literacy is being able to find, create, evaluate, and communicate information using digital technology. Digitally literate people can coherently write using various online tools and platforms. Susan McKee-Waddle states that one would probably agree that given the technological proficiency of young people, today's classrooms are in catch-up mode, and students often comment that they have to power down during the school day. Many of our students are more digitally literate than some teachers, and many of their skills far exceed what can be offered to them in the classroom. While this statement is true for many students, consider students that do not have the means necessary to be exposed to digital technologies on a regular basis. We must also remember that most students have very informal communication habits online, and they need to be taught how to use correct grammar and etiquette when communication for scholarly purposes with technology. There are several components to digital literacy, including functional skills, creativity, critical thinking and evaluation, cultural and social understanding, collaboration, the ability to find and select information, effective communication, and e-safety. Many of these pieces of digital literacy are addressed in technology standards and AASL standards for school libraries. Not only must students be able to read and communicate digitally, they must be able to use critical thinking skills to determine what information is accurate.